I used to sell my company's Euro pallets to Pallet Yard and made good money. I worked for the same company for 15 years as a truck driver. We moved warehouses, which I discovered leaving a slightly different route I could throw several Euro pallets on the back of my trailer and make a few quid extra. This became a bit bigger over time as we used to deliver between 100 and 400 of them at a time to McDonald's warehouse. And this could be 2/3 times per week. Us local shunt drivers basically were never checked by security at any site at any time, and I knew everyone. I managed to get the warehouse manager involved, which was a master stroke. His brother worked the forklift in our yard and so loaded me up. I told the manager if he threw the shit broken pallets on the back, say 10 over 15, a time I could shift them for £20 and split it with him. I in fact got paid only £20 for these. What I did in fact was get his brother to throw 2 stacks of 15 good ones. I had a deal with him as well now, which I told him I got £3 each for and split it with him. I in fact got paid £4 each for these. So 3 times a week for around about 4 years this is what I did. I got 30 extra good pallets and 10 shit broken ones extra put on my trailer. I'd give my boss £10 quid for his one half of the shit ones I got £20 for. Then I'd give his brother £45 for his one half of the £120 quid I got for the 30 good ones. But then I realized this was way too easy, and I would sell another 60 pallets for £240 and split with no one, as I didn't need to, as nobody knew. So yes, £310 a week bonus. 3 times a week on AVERAGE equals £930 per week, plus my wages after tax of £550 gave a pretty decent income of £1,480 per week. Every week after tax for a good 4 years. I did have one slight hiccup over the years though, haha. They upgraded our truck units and the new ones had a tracker and so stopped me for a few weeks as they could see exactly where I was and where I was going, etc. I got around this by ordering a GPS jammer from China for £180, which worked beautifully. The pallet yard was only 4 minutes from our yard on industrial estate, which did have a few mobile signal black spots. I'd get loaded up and ready to go, then switch on the jammer. 4 minutes to the yard. The lad knew I was coming so was ready. Pull up, open curtain, pallets off, and then I'd be back en route within 5 minutes. I'd switch off the jammer at different places, so it wasn't exactly the same spot every time as not to arouse suspicion. Yet my truck was pulled in 3 times to have GPS tracker looked at, but they found nothing, so in the end, put it down to black spots in the area. Lavelli. So yeah, that's my confession. Stole a hell of a lot of pallets over time, and totally without any suspicion, got away with it. The job changed, and things changed, so I took a couple of years off to do other things after leaving. I'm gonna be honest and say I felt and still feel no guilt whatsoever. There is a part 2 to this story where I use the money to make more money, but I shall not be saying what.